Oh, welcome. That should have been for Halloween. I never did.
It's okay. You can do it now.
Okay. Welcome. Boo. To Armchair Anonymous. Ooh. Today, backed by our popular demand.
Yeah.
Unexpected Orgasm number 2.
It's good.
These are great.
It's good. And I will say I'm always a little apprehensive that
you're really nervous people are going to fib.
Yeah, I am. I'm nervous about fibbers and my radar's on, but I don't believe any of these to be fibs.
No. And in fact, one I'll add, we're having fun. 3 people are spraying all over the place.
Well.
That's fun. And then another person, they're spray. And then, it's not very fun.
It's not fun. And we learned something. Yeah.
Yeah. It took a turn. Please enjoy unexpected. And literally, I hope everyone gets to enjoy an unexpected orgasm.
Hard times come and go. Good times, take them slow. My life, I had them both. Remember one thing, you gotta know, I'ma keep on shining.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
What a warm, comfy, inviting sweater you're in. Is it fall weather where you're at?
It is nice and cozy. I'm not mad about it.
Where are you?
I am in British Columbia, friendly neighbor of the North.
Do you have a fake name that you've already picked out?
I would love for you two to come up with one for me. Dreamed of this happening.
Betsy.
Okay.
Yeah. Betsy's a very fun name for an unexpected orgasm. Like, Betsy, right?
You know Betsy, she's unpredictable.
Can't believe I'm about to say this story.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
Yes, I applaud
feel very
this.
honored.
Literally, I just told my husband this story when I submitted it. So this is the second time I'm now saying this out loud.
He had never heard it.
No, this was buried deep in the archives.
And really quick, without giving any of the story away, what was his reaction? I'm assuming he loved it.
He loved it.
Yeah.
These are good stories for husbands. They want that.
And it should be across the board because an orgasm's a gift. Nature gave us a couple gifts, and this is one of them.
I would agree.
And if one smacks you out of nowhere, how exciting. Okay.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, I'll get right into it. So set the scene here. This story took place about 15 years ago. I was a senior in high school at the time. My family were very adventurous travelers, and we were going on kind of one of our last big family trips before I went off to university the next year. And we were going to India for a whole month.
A month. They are adventurous.
Yeah. My parents and younger brother had left a week before me. I had to stay behind to finish exams, which I wasn't mad about because being typical 17-year-old home by myself for a week, I decided this is the time I'm going to throw a massive house party. This was the night I was going to lose my virginity to this boy that I had been seeing.
Oh, wow.
Exciting.
So much on the table. I'm approving of the second game plan. The first one, the house party. This is my big nightmare.
Really?
Well, yeah, I've got 2 kids and I've got a pretty good place to host a party and I travel.
It's coming.
Risky business.
Oh, God. Okay.
So anyways, as you can imagine, night did not go according to plan. I got way too drunk to have sex, ended up passing out.
Oh, man.
Did get some action, so I was happy about that, but no, not the full shebang. So sadly, woke up very much still a virgin and with a very trashed house. Okay, so all that to say, I was a very horny teenager. Sex was all I could think about at this point in time. So the thought of spending 3 weeks in India sharing hotel rooms with my family meant no chance of funny business. And this was honestly devastating. I was pretty active in the self-entertainment department.
Right. And if you don't mind my asking, we're talking daily. I just want to comp it to my activity as a teenager.
Probably daily at this point in time.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's great.
Miss those days. Fast forward to the end of the trip. We're in India. The trip is going great, having a fun time. But at this point, I'm feeling pretty pent up. My sex drive, all-time high. I've been messaging this boy back at home. I'm reading The Time Traveler's Wife, which turns out was a very steamy novel.
Isn't it like really sad?
You can like hardly be contained, Betsy. I love this. You're about to explode on the family vacation.
I feel like that book is extremely sad.
Is it? And sexy?
I don't remember the sexy part.
Maybe her kink is like being really depressed. And then
I
spraying.
understand.
I don't know. I feel like I need to revisit this book because I also remember being very sad now as an adult, but I remember this book was getting me going.
Anything would get you going, it sounds like. You're just primed.
I'm really just counting down the days till I'm home and can have some privacy. So we're in the Jaipur region and we're so excited to go on this tiger safari. So we pile into this big open truck bed, kind of like a smaller semi-truck, and there's like 2 benches where people are just sitting facing each other. And we're just in the open. So there's probably about 20 of us sitting on these benches facing each other.
Can I interrupt you, Betsy? Are you, Monica, doing what I'm doing? I'm like, okay, is it going to be an elephant orgasm? This will be new. Like riding the elephant, grind. And then I'm like, ooh, rickety truck through the jungle, bounce. I'm like trying to figure out what's a red herring.
I have an idea. We don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, we don't. I just wanted to know if you were trying to ratchet through options.
I have a thought.
Like, oh, someone brought a broomstick. Oh, okay, there's a broomstick in the mix. Okay.
We're on this truck. We are the only white people on this truck, surrounded by kind of a bunch of local families and young children. And I will say the whole time we were in India, everyone thought I was a Bollywood star. I don't know why. I had very dark, long hair at this time. I was getting pictures taken of me nonstop.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
All eyes were on me kind of at all times. So the families are looking at us, kind of giggling, waving, taking some pictures. So I'm sitting between my dad and brother. My mom's off to the side of us. And we take off through this jungle, literally on the bumpiest dirt road possible. We are flying 50 miles per hour for sure. Like, there's no way we were ever going to spot an actual tiger. It was pure chaos.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's just getting through. Maybe he had prior engagement.
Maybe he had a Tonka. Maybe he'll call for
Sometimes there's overlaps on unexpected stuff happening.
Yeah.
We're thinking, okay, this will eventually slow down, like once we get to the tiger spotting area. But about 30 minutes into flying down the road, we realize, okay, this is probably what the whole excursion is going to be like. So we're laughing to ourselves, realizing we definitely booked the budget version of this tour and are probably not going to see any tigers. The guides are just chit-chatting away, not even looking into the jungle.
Indians love to talk.
So before we left, I had chugged a few chai teas because I was and am obsessed with them. Rookie mistake, didn't go pee before we got on this truck. It's about this time that I realize I have to pee so insanely bad. My eyes are watering, like there's tears streaming down my face, and I've been clenching for the past 20 minutes. This truck is not slowing down. Like, we're just flying, bumping like crazy. And the guides really don't speak much English. I'm super shy. Like, there's not a chance in hell I'm waving them down to be like, hey, can you stop the truck? Just let me get off. I'll just go pee on the side of the road. But I did know that we were eventually going to stop for a bathroom and snack break at the halfway point. So I'm just squeezing for dear life until then. And so we're continuing on, no stopping in sight, still flying. Every bump is really unbearable. And I'm starting to feel that familiar tension building in the downstairs region.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. So you recognize it as like, wow, this is transferred into a mix of pain and a bit of pleasure.
Yes. Combination of the bumps, full bladder, 3 weeks of not being able to release, apparently reading The Time Traveler's Wife, just being a very horny teenager.
The thought of tigers, maybe, too.
That's what I thought.
I'm realizing what is about to happen, and I feel like I have no control over the situation.
Yeah, wow.
What?
Wow.
And so I don't know about you, Monica, but when I have a full bladder, I can have like insanely intense orgasms and very quickly.
Monica's never had a full bladder.
That is true. I don't drink enough water to have a full bladder.
Hack. I sometimes don't always pee before sex.
I have heard this.
This was where this whole tip started, but suddenly it hits. It's honestly, I think, the strongest orgasm I've had in my entire life.
Oh. Like to the point where you need to get vocal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not one to orgasm subtly. I'm usually like very, very flushed. I have a hard time being quiet. So at this point, I'm just trying not to make eye contact with the families across from me who are staring at me, trying not to touch my brother or dad who are sitting very close. This goes on for at least 30 seconds.
Wow, it's the orgasm of your life.
It literally was. I'm still trying to reach that kind of high again.
Sure.
Do you think part of it is because it was
You're trying
bad?
to not.
I think so. The tension was just so high. I'm bright red. Like, I can tell my face is on fire. I'm shaking, like I'm vibrating.
Sure.
I'm definitely being audible. I'm gasping. I'm really trying. I'm just looking down.
Wow. Are you moving your body?
Writhing?
I was more like shaking. So my dad turns to me.
Oh, no.
And he's literally
This
like,
is horrifying.
are you okay? Like, what's happening? It's obvious. I'm having some kind of medical incident. Like, everyone is staring at this point.
Oh, my goodness.
And so I see my parents look at each other out of the corner of their eye. And I swear they're thinking, like, did that just happen? Because I'm not responding. I'm just sitting there. I'm looking down. I'm trying to gather myself.
Sure. You need a cigarette.
I'm just sitting there trying to process the fact that I just had a 10 out of 10 orgasm next to my dad and brother and mom, and while 15 other people watched me. So I'm praying a tiger jumps out of the jungle at this point to take eyes off me. Like, this is horrendous.
Did you still have to pee after that?
Yes. So I was going to say the story doesn't quite stop there. I'm sitting in my post-orgasm shame for probably another 15 minutes or so, and we finally get to the midway point of this tour. I'm clenching for dear life. So excited because I know there's going to be a bathroom here. So we pull up, still just in the middle of the jungle, and there's this clearing with this little cement structure. So I'm like, okay, thank God there's the bathrooms. I try to like subtly make my way over there. I'm speed walking, get to the bathrooms. It's just 3 cement walls with open back just facing to the jungle, and I go in and it's just a little drain in the middle, and there's no roof, so you can kind of hear everything going on. So I make it to the bathroom first as I was speed walking over there. So by the time I'm in there, the entire truck is now lined up to use this washroom because people probably similarly to me were dying on this bumpy truck. And so it turns out I had been clenching so hard that I literally could not relax my pelvic floor. Like, it was stuck.
And you're squatting. It's not like you can relax your muscle. Yeah.
And the back is open to tigers.
Yeah.
Nothing about this is a calm situation. I hear the people out there. I've been in there for way too long already, probably going on 5 minutes. I hear my mom. She's like, are you okay in there, honey?
Oh.
As if that's ever helped with anything.
Absolutely not. And I know that if I push any harder, it could be possibly a Hannes situation.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy, okay.
sure. All those chai teas.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave up and I had to get back on the truck for an hour drive back.
What?
It was excruciating. This was the worst hour of my entire life. I get back to the hotel, pee for what felt like 5 minutes. Did have a bit of a Tonka situation, so thank God didn't push any harder.
Sure.
Wow, I'm glad you
Wow,
made it
you
back.
had so much happening in your lower GI.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe your mom and brother and dad thought.
You shit yourself.
Right.
That could have been it.
And then luckily you were in the can forever. So they're like, oh, yeah, she
That
definitely.
reinforces that it was that.
I'm going to lock that away in my mind that that's what they think, and we'll go with that.
Yeah. I guess I can only say as a parent, like my thought of my parents seeing me orgasm is absolutely a nightmare. Now, conversely, your kids are just these dumb things. Everything's whatever. You clean their poop. I promise, even if they did think it, they're not like, oh, she's a pervert. You're just like, oh, this is new. Kind of like the time she pooped up her back of her clothes in her diaper.
Definitely worse from my perspective.
What I think could have more likely happened is that you could have developed in that moment a very interesting kink because your greatest orgasm was in public, being stared at and being shamed. Like I could imagine this turning into some weird kink.
I could too. Did it?
No, I am still so mortified being that this is the second time I'm speaking this out loud.
I thought it was going to be that a tiger appeared.
Oh, and you sprayed. Yeah.
You just got so excited and into it. It was so majestic. And tigers are hot.
Yeah.
And feisty and
well, they're
scary.
solitary. They're unavailable because they're solitary.
Yeah, that's right.
You know they'll never really link up with you.
But happy ending to the story. The boy I was trying to get with before the trip did lose my virginity to him, and he's now my husband.
Oh my God, you're
that's
married
so
to the guy who,
cute.
wow.
I also just want to say thank you both. You've changed mine and my husband's life by introducing us to Emily Burger. It's now an obsession. We might be the only 2 people who talk about it more than you guys.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow.
Where did you get it? New York?
Yes, planning a weekend trip back there just so we can go eat there. And I'm also gluten-free because of autoimmune, but it was the one time I've cheated in 8 years, and it was so worth it.
I agree. That's the place I'll do it. That pretzel bun.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, Easter egg, we are going to have Emily on. So maybe we'll get to find out how she stumbled upon that recipe. So nice meeting you.
Nice to
That's
meet
a
you.
great story.
Yeah.
Just loved it.
Great meeting you guys. Monica, congrats on Beth's Dead. Just binged the first 2 episodes
you
this morning.
did.
I'm hooked.
Oh, good.
good.
Thank you so much. It gets way more twisty.
Can't wait.
All right. Well,
nice
take
to
care.
meet
Have a
you.
great rest of your day.
Bye.
Wow.
Oh, what a great story.
Next to your dad.
Yeah, no, not that part
That
is
part's
rough.
tough.
Yeah. You know you got to spray when you can do
Right,
it. Yeah.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
how intense it was.
What I know from that story is I've never had an orgasm that good.
Really?
Yeah, I just can tell.
Why?
Well, first of all, 30 seconds? My God. Rob, how long do yours last?
95 seconds
Oh, 95 seconds.
on average.
Hello.
Hello, Dylan.
How are you?
Wonderful. Do you work in customer service or are you a gamer? Why do you have this great headset?
I do not, but I just got this from a new laptop box, so thanks for calling that out.
Oh, wow. It just
Wow.
came as a free accessory.
Yes.
And Dylan, where are you?
I'm in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, Canada.
Another Canadian. We just had a Canadian.
You Canadians like to come on accident.
I guess we do. I'm wondering if I could possibly be the most northern caller to Armchair Anonymous.
How high up are you? Are you on the same latitude as parts of Alaska?
Yeah, so not quite in the Arctic Circle, but close.
Oh my goodness. And what are you doing up there?
I'm a land surveyor.
Okay. You've got the tripod and you're out there dialing that thing in.
That's me.
Were you like an outdoorsy kid? Were you a Boy Scouty type kid? How did you get drawn to that?
Yeah, always outdoors. That's what kind of drew me to the profession.
And do you have a lot of bear encounters?
A couple polar bear stories.
Oh,
That's cool.
so you have an unexpected orgasm story.
Yeah, and this is a bit of a twofer, kind of blends in the story with some lovely prompts that you love on Armchair Anonymous.
Oh,
boy.
wonderful.
Okay.
This is great, great, great.
Okay, so I'll set the scene. So this was, I guess, 10 years ago now. My girlfriend at the time and her mother had just moved towns, and they had just gotten the keys to their new house. So we had decided we were going to do renovations. We were going to be painting all day. There are some tradesmen there doing some work on the house. So we get there, everything's going well, and I get the urge that I need to shit my pants.
Okay.
I need to use the
sure.
bathroom now. So I'm weighing out my options. I am seeing that the plumber is now working on the toilet and is replacing that. So the toilet is on the back deck.
Oh.
Okay.
This being a new town, it's a Sunday morning, not really sure what's open.
Also, how rural is this? Do they have neighbors? Could you shit in the woods?
Great question. So I'm from a very rural area, but they just moved into like in town limits.
Shitting's frowned upon in the yard.
Yeah, and new neighbors. So it's a corner lot, so streets on two sides and then backed on neighbors on the other. And I'm realizing that this is a very urgent situation. A little bit of backstory. Pooping issues all my life. It would go days and days and days without pooping. And then your body's like, this is happening now.
Yeah.
Right,
Sounds
right,
like
right.
IBS.
Or an opiate addiction, either or.
Hopefully the first.
Yeah.
So I step out on the deck. I see that there's no real good spots in this new backyard to hide. I see the toilet on the deck. I'm like, well, maybe I could just do that.
Oh my God. That
Yeah.
feels
Well,
crazy.
But better than pooping right on the deck.
But then what?
that's the
They're going
worst
to bring
option.
it in with
He's
the
going to
poop?
then take it into the grass and take a hose and spray it all out somehow without anyone knowing.
Oh.
I mean, who
That
knows?
would have been super logical. You know, you're not thinking straight at that time. So as I'm weighing out these options, I am also noticing that our elderly new neighbors are in their windows just peeking at us and super excited to come say hi.
Oh, boy. Oh.
The only thing that I know is open, being the Sunday morning. There's a gas station about 5 minutes away. I make the decision that I'm going to drive to this place, or at least find somewhere where I can go do my business. As I'm running to my car, the elderly couple step outside and how's it going? You know, trying to introduce yourself. And I'm, sorry, gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Good.
right. And
you
they're
have
like,
to protect
uh-oh.
yourself.
Not the time. So I'm in the car, I'm driving, you know, radio silent, and I'm realizing this is bad. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. I'm looking around, seeing if I can just pull over anywhere, and I'm not seeing much. So I just decide I'm just going to gun it to the gas station. I am clenching with everything I can. Shoulders are backed up against the seat, left foot against the floorboards, and I'm now lifted up off the seat of the car. It's dire situation. And then all of a sudden, my legs start to tremble and I let out this guttural moan. My legs give out and I explode in my pants with semen.
Wait,
With
what?
semen.
What?
I absolutely came and I was so confused.
Oh my God, he blew.
What?
Monty.
This is so confusing.
He was squeezing so tight and then somehow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Did you have the waves and sensations of pleasure?
It was an insane orgasm.
Good or bad?
Good.
Wow.
It was wild.
Oh,
Okay, this
wow.
is not that dissimilar from the last story.
She had too much yawn. She had to pee her
Yeah,
pants.
The pressure that's happening below.
Yeah,
can
below deck.
build.
Boy, did it build. Not only that, but I realized I think I've definitely shit my pants.
Okay, at the
Right,
same time, sure.
Lots going on down there. However, I'm still like super clenching and realizing like this is not done. So gas station in sight. I'm in total shock. I'm like, what just happened to my body?
Wait, I'm sorry. I have a question really quick. So when do you think you got hard?
That's such a great question. I'm so glad you
Thank
asked.
you.
Not hard or aroused in the slightest bit. I was completely shocked.
An erection-free, flaccid orgasm.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That's cool.
Should be studied.
That's an
Yeah.
anomaly.
Yeah. So I continue driving, still realizing that this is not over. I realize I have to go to the attendant, like at the front of the gas station, ask for the key. I'm like pulling down my sweater in the front of my jeans. I'm like crouching over. Probably looked more obvious, realizing now as a 16-year-old boy.
Oh, man.
I'm like, can I please have the key? I'm hastily running into the bathroom because it's still a dire situation. And I don't even shut the stall door when I absolutely destroy their bathroom and pull down the pants and realize that, yep, full of cum and fair bit of shit in there as well.
Oh, my God. What a visual.
So I did the only thing possible, which was to lie and tell my girlfriend that I wasn't feeling well. I threw my underwear out and I drove home in silence for 45 minutes questioning what just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're 16, you're really liable to be afraid of any, like, you're always waiting to find out there's something defective about you.
Oh, my God. The
I'm a
body
weirdo.
just will betray us at any moment.
Or reward us.
No, because
This
you
is a
don't.
betrayal.
Shitting in your car isn't fun.
No, but the spraying.
I know, but it's like, how did my body just do that without my permission?
Yeah, now we're getting into some real familiar
existential I don't wanna
territory for you.
talk about.
PTSD. Oh, Dylan,
Wow,
what a
that was
lovely.
great.
Yeah, double whammy.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you so much. This is so cool that I'm getting the chance to talk to you guys. This is incredible. My sister loves Armchair Anonymous. We talk about them every week, and I didn't tell her I'm doing this.
Shout out.
See when she pieces it together.
Well, it's great meeting you, brother. I'm
Yes.
delighted there's someone at the top of the world listening to the show. It's kind of exciting.
Same.
Be careful with the polar bears.
Will do. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Beautifully. Is it Kylie?
It is.
Where are you at, Kylie?
I'm in San Marcos, Texas, right outside of Austin. Pretty sure that's where Monica almost drowned.
Yes, we tubed
Oh,
there.
shit,
San Marcos
that's where
River.
it was.
Are you from there?
I've lived here for about 15 years.
And do you love it? Do you recommend it?
10 out of 10 recommend. San Marcos River's best river in the world.
Yeah.
Fun.
I've tubed it like 4 or 5 times, I think. It's so delightful and it's warm.
Yeah, it's 72 degrees in the water every day of the year. And then Texas is just hot all the time.
Oh, beautiful. So already, you are a very kind looking, sweet looking person. I would even say just at first glance, maybe even shy. So this is really incredible that you're willing to share this story with us. It's very admirable.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
Are you shy?
Yeah, did I get that wrong?
I wouldn't say I'm normally shy. I think talking about this is a little out of my comfort zone.
course.
I had
Yes.
a couple people really strongly recommend I don't use my real first name, but I'm going for it.
Oh, good
God
job.
bless. Okay, well, you've heard our previous one, right? Aren't they so life affirming? Like they just make you happy, these stories generally.
Totally. I went back and re-listened to them and it gave me some confidence.
Okay, great.
Good.
Set the scene for us.
Okay, so I grew up in Des Moines, Iowa, and I was a horse girl through and through. Loved riding horses. Started when I was a little girl, taking lessons at the barn. I'd worked out a deal with the barn where I could feed in muck stalls on the weekends to help pay for my lessons. My dad was a school teacher. My mom was a nurse. So we didn't have tons of extra income to support this very expensive habit, but they were able to scrape it together to get me this discount right off the track thoroughbred. And I was really excited.
Oh, wow.
My friends had these fancy imported warm bloods, but I was happy with my guy.
And aren't those racehorses, they're real twitchy and kind of erratic, no? It takes a lot to ride one of those successfully.
Big time. And this one hadn't been trained very well. All he knew how to do was go really fast.
Oh my God. Okay.
So in the winters, it's really snowy in Iowa, so we're not able to ride outside. So we get switched to the indoor arena. And one of the things our trainers do during our lessons is take our saddles away from us sometimes, just to help work on building stability, balance, create good core engagement. In the winters, we would just kind of get in that routine of not riding with saddles. So one winter day, I go to the barn. It wasn't for a lesson. It was just a normal training ride. And I wanted to be a good student. So I was like, you know what? We'll forego the saddle. I've got this. When you're riding, there's a few different gaits. There's the really gentle walk, pretty self-explanatory. Then you go into a trot, which is a lot bouncier, not super comfortable when you have a saddle, definitely not comfortable when you don't have a saddle. And then there's the canter, which is this really nice kind of loping gait. My horse, the retired racehorse that he was always wanting to go as fast as he could during this. So it was this like push-pull kind of dynamic between the two of us. But we get into the canter. It's going great. He's pulling a little bit. I start to notice these kind of spasms in my abdominals. I don't think too much of it. Bring him back to a walk, take a little bit of a breather. Then we get back into it. We're cantering. He's trying to go fast. Bring him back. We get into this good flow. And these spasms are getting a little bit more intense, a little bit more sensational.
Oh.
And they start going a little further south, like what you guys would call PQs.
Yeah.
I'm experiencing the PQs.
Can I ask quickly your backstory at this age? You'd had orgasms already or no? No. Okay. I think that's an important detail. Yeah.
It's like what's
so
happening.
you're not very familiar with all the stuff that's happening.
No, I was not sure what was going on. I liked it.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure what was about to happen. And so as I'm feeling these sensations, I'm starting to squeeze him tighter, which indicates to him to go faster.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
So he's going faster and I'm feeling more sensation and more sensation.
Oh my God, what will give?
And then I just remember the world starts to get spotty and then dark. And I can feel my eyes rolling into the back of my head. And my mouth is open and I'm for sure making a noise.
Wait, are you by yourself?
How visible are you to the coach?
This wasn't a lesson, thankfully, but my friend was there and I bring my horse back to a walk. I feel this intense sensation of wetness.
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
And she's just looking at me like, you good? I'm like, I think I just had an orgasm.
Okay, good.
So
you
did you
pieced
know?
it together.
Yeah. Was it obvious to you once it happened? Like, oh, that was an orgasm.
For sure. I was like, that's what it had to have been. But I think there were two things at work. I think the stimulation of not having the saddle, but also having the core engagement, the squeezing of the abdominal muscles. I think that at 15, I was really shown like what a double orgasm was.
Wow.
That is so exciting.
And do you think your friend had any idea or they missed it?
I was like making noises. She for sure knew something was
Now, this has got to be an incredibly common occurrence, right? I've heard from many women who ride horses that they've had orgasms on the horse. Is it kind of like standard? Have you seen anyone else have one?
I haven't talked to anybody else that has. I don't know if we're all super loud and proud about it.
Yeah.
I do think the bareback factor, though, really added more to this.
Now, so if I'm you and I'm 15 and I have that experience, I'm like, when are we riding again?
Yeah.
Did you want that to happen again and again?
I knew the addict in you would ask that.
You knew.
So often growing up, the middle school and high school guys would be like, do you fuck your horse?
Oh,
and we'd be like, eye roll, you know? So I think that I didn't want to be like too much of a horse girl.
So you're a little nervous to actually commit to that.
Well, you don't want that to be your identity.
I think
the
it's
girl that fucks horses.
But there's a big difference between riding a horse and having an accidental orgasm.
Kind of a small difference.
You think it's a small dog. I think it's a pretty material difference.
That's so exciting. Did it ever happen again?
It didn't happen again. It was a one and done. I'm glad it happened, but I'm also happy that it was just once.
Did you feel a little like next time you saw the horse, you felt like you didn't want to like look at him
shy?
In the eye? Yeah, shy.
I gave him extra treats that night. I was like, good boy.
Okay, great.
Were you like, God, we're really simpatico. We work really well together.
You're kind of asking if she fell in love with the horse afterwards.
He set the standard for me. I'll say that. Like, level up, gentlemen.
Yeah, that's right.
Did he bite people? They're really high strung, those racehorses, no? Or is that a stereotype?
He didn't bite people, but there was definitely a time the barn was getting fed while I was taking him out for a lesson, and he was pointed at the barn. And as I was getting on him, he just ran through the fence, splintered the fence, and went right back into his stall to eat his dinner.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
explosive.
wily.
That's what you want in a racehorse.
Noah Wiley.
Well, Kylie, that's a very innocent and cute story.
I loved that.
Yeah.
And that was very exciting.
And
I'm happy
Monica
that
would have been in
happened
love
to
with
you.
the horse.
Well,
yeah.
Can I do a quick shout out?
Oh, you can do a ton.
I want to do a shout out to my soulmate, Kelly and Taylor Goodman. They're both big Armcherries and excited that I get to talk to you guys today. And then Dax, I'm in recovery, and day 7 came out when I was really coming to terms with how dangerous and toxic my drinking was. I just want to say thank you so much for being so open and transparent. The biggest thing that you did for me was you really gave me hope that there was a beautiful life on the other side of addiction. I saw that you were successful and you had a family and friends and just this beautiful life that I didn't think I would ever have access to and that I didn't deserve. And so I just can't thank you enough for being a beacon of hope to all of us that have experienced the turmoil and tragedy of addiction.
Oh, man. Thank you. My pleasure. That's wild. I'm happy it helped you. How long have you been sober?
Almost a year.
Awesome.
I had some time stacked up and then I tried it one more time.
Gonna do it like a lady this time?
Still wasn't great.
Still wasn't a lady about it.
Definitely not.
Yeah, every guy, you know, his big fantasy is like he'll be able to drink a glass of wine like a gentleman.
Yeah.
So he's like associated with somehow you'll do it very classy.
2 bottles later, you're like, wait, that was not the plan.
Yeah, when I'm asking the 80-year-old bartender at the VFW if he knows where to get Coke, I guess I wasn't a gentleman.
I guess I wasn't exactly gentlemanly. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so nice meeting you. Thanks for saying that.
Thanks so much, y'all. I appreciate it. Bye.
Bye. I want to go ride a horse now.
I liked that, but I'm not into riding horses.
Right. You're scared of them.
Yeah, they kick you and you internal bleed.
Yeah, if you get behind them a lot.
Well, if you fall off, that's how it happens a lot.
They come around and turn
No,
and
they
start
kick
kicking
you. This
Step
is
on
real.
You mean step on you?
And they freak out and they're like doing, they move their legs
dance.
around and you're on the ground, they kick you. Okay? You know, when you asked if he bit anyone?
Yeah.
That also could be part of the falling in love with it, though, because some people like biting in sexual activity. It came up yesterday because we were talking about necks. I think necks are very attractive, and you kind of want to like put your mouth on it.
You want to nibble it.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Hello.
Oh, hi.
And I see your name is in quotes. So is that a fake name you've already supplied, or do we got to come up with one for you?
I've supplied Cynthia.
Okay.
Perfect.
I appreciate that. A lot of people make us do the work for them. I had to name someone Betsy earlier today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And is Cynthia someone in your life that you like? We find that that's often what people do when they pick a fake name for
Or you
this.
don't like.
Actually, it was the name my dad wanted to call me.
Oh, it
that's
is.
nice.
Okay.
I always say I'm glad we didn't because I think if my nickname was Sin, my life could have took a whole new direction.
Oh, right.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that would be an easy nickname to come up with. And where are you, Cynthia?
I'm in Canada.
Get out of here. We're 3 for 4.
Yeah, 3 for 4 Canadians.
You Canadians like to unexpectedly orgasm. We now have enough data.
That is enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
for
plenty.
a sample of 4. So please set the scene for us, Cynthia.
Okay, this all started 8 years ago. I drive to work every morning. It's a 45-minute drive. I enjoy. I'm driving and I always have to pass over a train track. This one day I passed over the train track and it felt a little better than normal. So I pass over it and that led to what I'd like to call a unexpected celebration.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, okay, what's happening here? I thought maybe it was menopause. My hormones are fluctuating. So I kind of go on my way. And a couple days later, same thing happened.
After the first time, as you approach the railroad tracks, are you starting to already get a little titillated like it could happen again?
No, just enjoying the drive, having my tea, relaxing. And I thought maybe I was tense. So I just tried to relax as much as I could. And the same thing happened.
And Cynthia, is it a full orgasm or it is the hints of an
Minis.
orgasm?
No, it led up to a full one.
Wow.
Oh, what a blessing.
How big of a track.
Well, the first time I kind of wanted to back up, go forward, back up and go forward. It was exciting.
Yes, yeah.
But once it happening again, I'm like, oh, something's going on here. So I was a little nervous more. So I thought, should I pull off to the side of the road? What should I do? So no, I thought, I'm a woman. I can multitask. There's no one on the highway. I should be good. A couple weeks pass and my ex-husband and I are gone out to watch some music. It's a little dive bar that has some really great local music. Place is dark. And without warning, we're sitting there and I have a full-blown...
No, out of nowhere.
Yes, not even a hint of anything. I'm like, what the fuck is happening to me? I was really freaked out.
You were scared something was wrong with you, maybe medically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when it was, this is not just hormonal fluctuation here. So I looked at my ex. He didn't even know what to do, what to say. And I said, I have no idea where that came from or how that happened. Luckily, it was dark. The music was loud. And I wasn't in front of anybody.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
He detected it?
Well, yeah. Yes, he did.
Well, yeah.
And I thought, okay, I need to get to the doctor. So you don't get it the next day with doctor's appointments. So I had to wait a little bit. While I was waiting for my appointment, I think it was like a week or 4 days, we decided to go curling. I've only been twice in my life.
Can we just say really quick for the folks not familiar with curling, this is a thing you've seen in the Olympics. There's a huge stone that gets slid down ice and there's little brooms and you're going next to it, right?
Yeah, I'd equate it to shuffleboard, but on ice. So anyway, one of our teammates, we're talking and stuff. He comes up from behind me, puts his hand on my shoulders, and I feel another one.
Oh, wow.
So I twist around really quickly and I lose my footing on the ice and I fall down, but I caught myself enough. It looks like I'm just doing a push-up, I just caught myself about 5 centimeters from my nose planting on the ice. So I'm totally discombobulated. It's not dark. There's no music. I can't hide this.
Yeah.
But the whole idea of me falling, I think, shocked my body somehow. So everybody, oh, are you okay? You okay? And I'm like, okay, they're concentrating on that. That's perfect. And I have to make up a bit of an excuse. I said, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just not feeling really great. So I think I'm going to sit the rest of the game out. They don't think anything of it. They just think, okay, she slipped and I can be known the odd time to be clumsy. My doctor's appointment's coming. I go to the doctor. Now, my doctor is very abrupt. She's 83. She's probably 84 or 5 this year.
She's running out of time.
Yeah. She comes in and says, okay, what can I help you with today? And I break into tears because I have to tell her and I feel a lot of shame over this.
Yes. Just so stupid, but very human.
Oh, yeah, I know. I feel like a freak. I kept saying, what is going on with me? I tell her I have involuntary orgasms.
Right.
And she looked at me in shock and she said, oh my God, don't tell anybody that. They'll laugh at you.
That's okay.
You have to know the doctor. That's what I expected from her. I said, no, I don't plan on telling a lot of people.
Right, sure.
She says, I'll make some referrals for you. We go 3 years. It's very hard to find somebody to help with this. I've gone on the internet. I've contacted some people, but they just said, we only do the research in it. We're not doctors. We can't help you.
And are you finding, though, in your internet searches that there are other people that have this condition? Is that happening? And if so, is that comforting at all?
What I found out was that it says there was only 4% of women have this.
More than I would have thought.
Yeah.
I had to take some time off work. I work in the public sector and searching and trying to find my own information.
Is there any part of your brain that's suggesting that maybe you just enjoy this? Or is that completely out of the realm of reason?
No, it's not enjoyable anymore.
And over that course of 3 years, is it happening often? Is it increasing or staying the same?
When I'm off work, I'm more relaxed. Then the more relaxed I am, the less it occurs.
Interesting. So it's like a stress response.
Yes. So I thought perhaps that's what's going on, is something psychological. But it's still occurring, and I really don't know what to do. My kids are worried about me because they're saying, Mom, feel like you're isolating yourself. And I said, I just need to spend some time. I told them it was menopause. So then life threw me a bit of a change. My mom passes away unexpectedly. My husband and I break up 2 months later. And then I find out the next year that my dad has cancer and I take care of him.
Ay, ay, ay.
Man.
Now I bring this up because for some reason, I don't know if it's just someone's looking out for me to give me a break some way, but everything kind of calmed down then, which I wouldn't expect because that was the most stressful year and a half of my entire life. I come home and I go back to work and it starts again. So I'm thinking, wow, I must find my job really stressful because this seems to be when it's happening and it gets worse. So I try to get accommodations from my work. I finally find out that what I have is called PGAD, persistent genital arousal disorder.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
And it's a disorder. So they're supposed to give me accommodations, but they keep saying the lawyer said we don't have to. To fight that would have brought a lot more stress.
And really quick, when you get this diagnosis, is there any prescription available or is there any treatment that's known for it?
No, there is a medication, but I'm having severe menopausal symptoms as well at the time. So I didn't want to mess up too much with that. But I'm just happy. It's a big relief because there's a label to it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's comforting. I'm not alone.
That's mostly how I was feeling at that time. And it just happened that the same week I find a psychotherapist, the next province over. It's probably a 2-hour drive or so. And she says that she can see me as a patient. So I go to her the first time I drive there. And she says she thinks the treatment for me is to masturbate more.
Uh-huh.
And I said, okay, I'm single. I'm not sure how much more I could do of this, but I'll give it my best.
Uh-huh. By the way, no one's ever been given that homework.
I know.
You need to jerk off more.
It doesn't get rid of it. I go to her 3 times. I'm not getting anywhere. $300 every time. Same week, I find a practitioner in my hometown that I've never seen before. And I call and talk to him. And I said, I've been looking for 8 years. I can't believe that I haven't seen you in any of my searches. And he informs me that the week before, they changed their Google Analytics because people were finding him all over the world and not locally.
Oh, weird.
So he treats people from all over the world for different symptoms, not just this. So I tell him what I have. He says, yes, I've treated women that have this. And he says, make an appointment and come in. So he does an exam in my abdomen and he says, oh, you've got a lot of shit in there. And I said, oh, okay. I didn't think that had anything to do with it.
Like literally?
Yeah, that's what I thought he meant. He said, no, you have a lot of scar tissue in there.
Oh.
And he said, you've had surgery on your abdomen. I said, I had a hysterectomy 22 years ago. And he says, the scar tissue is pushing down or pinching on a nerve that's leading to your vagina.
Your clitoris, most specifically, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what's causing the orgasms.
Oh,
Wow.
It was mechanical.
Yeah, I just felt like this guy was my new best friend. So anyway, we had treatment. Now the treatment is shock wave therapy. It's a gadget that he can hold in his hand, but the treatment is like a jackhammer. It's breaking it up. I guess they use the same therapy to break gallstones.
Now, inappropriate question, but feels on topic.
Look what we're talking about here.
Do you ever orgasm while the jackhammer is happening? Because you'd be hitting the scar tissue that's hitting the nerve, and now we got repetitive jackhammering.
Good question. It's very painful. I've had 2 children. I said, this feels like labor. He says, yeah, that's what a lot of women say.
And how long would these sessions be?
An hour. And that's why there would be a week break. I'm not sure if it's 6 or 8 times I did it. It got less painful as we went because There was less there. Finally, I got rid of it. I felt, I guess, what it feels like to be reborn or something. That's one of the reasons I wanted to tell the story, because I said, yeah, I hear it's only 4% of women. He says, oh no, it's much more than that. People are just too embarrassed. He treats women, I don't know how often, but he says, I've been doing this for years.
And is it generally that situation where there's some kind of scar tissue, or could it run a gamut of causes?
No, he asked me, the first question was, have you had surgery in your abdomen? So that's usually what it is.
Oh my God, how
Wow,
interesting.
this is fascinating. This one got medical in the most
we
interesting
learned
way.
something.
Yeah.
Hopefully this helps somebody.
I was really nervous because I do work in the public sector and I don't want anybody to know who I am. But I didn't want that to take away from the fact that if anybody could feel like, wow, that has a label, they could get treatment for it. I was told after that he treated someone that had it for 20 years.
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Her outlook on sex was that she never even wanted to go near it again because she didn't have the pleasure of it. It was more
The annoyance of it. Yeah.
yes.
Well, Cynthia, this was kind of a public service announcement.
Yes, exactly.
I just want to help somebody not feel alone.
So how long have you been free of this?
Just since the summer.
Oh, no kidding.
Okay,
Wow.
Back to work full time, no issues. I can concentrate on my day and what's in front of me and enjoy my life.
Probably gives you so much anxiety, just like, oh God, I'm going
Doing
to this
anything.
function. Is it going to happen here? Or I'm going to be with my
Yeah.
kids. Is it going to happen there? Yeah, probably a ton of anxiety.
I actually didn't go very far. That's why my kids were saying, Mom, I had to tell them because they were getting really worried about me and they thought I was really depressed. I was in my room a lot because I thought I don't even want to be by anybody, especially my children.
Right. That's
No,
so
no,
tough.
no. It's probably the last thing you
man.
want to do. Wow.
Thank you so much for
Incredible
sharing.
story. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. It's really nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, you too. Stay warm up in Canada and happy
Yeah.
holidays.
All the best.
Take care.
Wow. We
Unexpected.
really learned something big.
Yeah,
PGAD. It makes sense.
it
The
certainly
body is
does.
wild.
I still have a hard time not being jealous of it. I recognize it would be
No. It
inconvenient.
would be bad if you
Yeah.
were like at your kids' school.
Oh,
event,
yeah.
you
In the
know?
middle of an interview.
Also
and I just had to be like,
that.
like, turn my, like you guys would all know, but the guests would never.
But then we'd have to, because the guests would be like, then it'd be like, he has PGAD.
Oh, Jesus.
And then we have to tell her.
But then they'd be like, are you damp now? It's best that they don't know because they're going to know, like, are you damp
I
now?
don't want them to ask about
Yeah,
damp.
I don't either.
Can men get PGAD?
I hope.
No.
No,
we don't
I don't
want
want to
she-
jinx myself.
And-
Fuck, I'm a little on the fence.
Yes,
though.
man can get it.
Okay.
Oh, it can.
So for anyone listening, if this is happening, you got scar tissue, bro.
You're going to have to go up to Canada for treatment, but that's okay. It's a great place to visit.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, that was sensational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For another great one in the
There'll-
books.
There'll be a third for sure. All right. Love you.
Love you.
Do you want to sing a tune or something? We don't have a theme song.
Oh. Okay, great.
We don't have a theme song for this new show, so here I go. We're gonna ask some random questions, and with the help of Armcherries, we'll get some suggestions. On the fly rhyme dish, enjoy.